I have a few clothes that I want to dye a different color, black. And of course, because I didn't fully think this through, I started soaking the clothes before I got pictures or videos of what they looked like, even just like their regular patterns, but also what they looked like on me, and like talk about why I was dyeing each of them. So you guys get to see it while they're wet. So we're not going to do a try on of what they look like, just what they look like. So you guys are going to sit on my sink for a second. Hopefully this doesn't fall. So the first one that I'm dyeing, it's just going to drip. We're just going to accept it. Is this little crop top. It's like a rust color, like an orange, black, a light purple, and a pink and white. The colors on me, I don't know, they just look funny, so I didn't really ever reach for it, but I figured if it was in black, maybe I would go for it. I'm gonna try and squeeze this one out because she is so... Sorry, you guys are literally just gonna see my neck there for a bit. This one is just a tank top. The back of it has like some straps, has buttons. I don't wear white. White does not, me and white don't get along because I make messes everywhere I go. And then this one is just like a really, I barely like the fabric, so I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like it with it's black, but it's another tank top, but it's just a color and a pattern I don't ever reach for. So I just have them soaking because the fabric dye said to do it, which I did my laundry. Okay, so it's just air drying. This is a normal household, so you're going to see normal household things. I'm not YouTube perfect, and that's okay because yeah, all you're seeing is t-shirts and towels anyways, so you're good. This is the dye that we're using. It's Tintex. I actually love this dye. I prefer it over the RIT stuff, just because this is, you literally can toss this in with anything, and it'll dye it. So like I've literally dyed moose jawbones with these before for projects. So this is my favorite dye to use. Literally at the Dollarama for $1.50. So I bought 3 boxes of black, a royal blue, and a purple. Excuse me. And then previously I had bought 2 forest greens and then a darker yellow, but I'm not sure what exactly to put with the yellow yet because I don't know, I'm just kind of away from yellow. But yeah, so this is what we're using. I'm using one whole box, like one whole bag of the black, and then we're just gonna do it in my little craft pot in the sink. This is the pot that I use for like my borax crystals and stuff like that. So I'm gonna boil the water in my kettle and then pour it in there, and then we'll add this, obviously without the clothes in it, and then we'll re-add the clothes. But yeah, I will be back. Okay, so we have our dye mixture done. Here, let me swap this. We have the dye mixture done. This is my crafting spatula. It is, he's a goner, so I'm just mixing in all of the dye, making sure that it's all in there. I have a feeling I don't really need to do a test because my wooden stick is already turning black from the dye, just swirling it. I have a stainless steel sink, so I'm not super worried right now about that. But so we are just going to take each one. It said damp, so I'm just going to try and squeeze some of that out. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, see, I don't even need to worry. Okay. Now, the box does say that anything with a pattern or different colors or stains can go, like, uneven. Again, because I'm doing black, truly, I'm not really worried. I think it'll be just fine. Should plop that there. It farted. honestly, I think that any improvement with these would be a good improvement. Just anything so I can wear them. So it did say to like stir and agitate and leave it for as long as needed, and then to obviously rinse until the water goes clear. So I'm just going to leave this in here for a bit and come back like every 5 minutes just to really agitate it and keep it going. And yeah, when it comes time to rinsing, I will bring you guys back. Okay, the box says to wear gloves, so we're just gonna wear my dish gloves. They're black anyway, so whatever, and they're like actually like chemical ones from a job I used to work, so I have a feeling 2 of these did not turn out. One of them I think may have, but we're gonna go ahead and see. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up the one that I think actually worked first. And let the other ones keep sitting. Oh yeah, this one worked. Squish the other 2 around in there still. Alright. So then it says to just rinse it until the water comes out clear, so. This one was the floral tank top, and I'm pretty sure it worked. It's, unlike the other ones, it doesn't really show any signs of, like, the previous, like, the flowers and stuff. So, fingers crossed. And at least one of these is gonna work. Starting to get pretty clear, so I think we're going to be okay on this one. Yeah. Okay, this one I think we're good. Which, when you take it out, looks pretty good. I'm probably going to change the buttons out. I don't really know if I like the silver on it now. But it's kind of cool because even with the sun behind it, you don't really see the roses, so that's nice. I do believe you have to let it dry and then wash it, so I will do that after when I've done the other ones. Okay, we're going to do the striped shirt, which I really hope I can still see the colors, but it looks like the white took, so maybe it'll still look nice. I don't think the tank top worked. Oh, that the yellow tank top is not gonna work at all. That sucks. That's okay. It's always worth a try. Oh my goodness. The colors on this one, look, it literally just only dyed the white. I wonder if I should have used 2 boxes of black instead of 1, because there's no way. I am noticing though all of the threads are still white, so that I don't know how to fix, but this is what this one looks like after I turn it inside out, I guess. Okay, there we go. Good Lord. So that is what that one looks like. It's actually kind of cool. I actually love how that turned out. And it's cutely even. Oh, I love that actually. Okay, that one worked out well in my favor. I'm almost glad it didn't fully cover them. I am just going to try and bring these through again because, yeah, I don't think the yellow worked. It actually kind of made it green. I don't know how that works, but okay. Get it off the sides of my cheeks there. Where's the front of this one? Oh, it's over here. Sorry guys, I'm a little So this one kind of just went like a green, like an olive green color. It's actually kind of cool. I quite like this color actually better than the yellow. So we will counterject once they have dried and I can wash them. We will see how it goes, and hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully at least the two other shirts have turned out. So we'll see. See you in a few minutes. Well, for you it'll be a few seconds. For me it'll probably be a couple hours. Bye. Okay, it's the next day because I kind of forgot that I was doing this, but the shirts are dry, so I'm going to show you the results. And to be completely transparent, I did have to put the one tank top, this one specifically, back in its own batch. When I took it out, it was really easy to see that there was like white streaks down it from obviously having them all crammed in there together. So lesson learned, one item at a time in my small pot, which is okay. Like the dye I use is literally $1.50, where it's not like I'm using RIT dye, which is like $8 to $10 a container where I live. So $1.50 per piece of clothing, I think, is a valid amount to spend so that I don't have to buy more clothes, if that makes sense. Like I feel like, yes, the thrift stores in my area are really good where I can go and find clothes for $1.50, but like, not always. So, all right, this is how the first, well, not the first one, this is how the black tank top, or it was the white flower tank top, turned out. I'm not sure if it'll pick up on camera. Probably not, maybe. Oh, a little. So you can still see the roses under the black, and I kind of like it. It's actually like really cool, I think. Oh, there's a little patch right there that didn't really take the black fully. It's okay, trial and error, and this was honestly just going to be a workout tank at home anyways, so I was thinking about changing the buttons, and I'm probably just going to leave them now. I also don't know, I didn't know that thread doesn't dye. So like you see all the really god-awful stitching. So I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely going to be an at-home tank top, whether it's for PJs or working out, but I wouldn't wear that out in public. Like, look at how, like, you can see that from so far away, and, like, obviously I don't have the skills to take all the stitching out and do it all over again yet, so that one is, his own thing. I do have to re-put them in the sink and, like, hand wash them, because it said to wash them before putting them in with other clothes. So that is next up to do, but I wanted to see what they look like dry. Now this one, I went and I reread the instructions, and I was not supposed to use this dye on anything with a higher percentage of over 50 of polyester. This is 100% polyester. So if, yeah, it was yellow, now it's olive green. And honestly, it's
kind of a vibe like this. I like it. I feel like for fall, this would actually look so much nicer with like a nice black cardigan and some jeans. So I think this one kind of turned out cool, considering I actually wanted it just to be solid black. But I think this actually kind of gave it like a personality change that I wasn't expecting, but I like. So, win. I think so, like I think the first one may have been a fail on the stitching part and the fact that I didn't get it super even. Um, but it's a win that I'm still gonna be able to wear it. Like I didn't destroy it. And then this one I think is a win now because I will want to wear this for fall outfits. And this one is an actual win. I really like how this one turned out. So when I had shown it in the cameras, none of the colors changed besides the white, and the white turned to this like really nice gray color. But I find it fits the vibe so much nicer to have the gray rather than the white. And while it is a crop top, it sits like, it comes to like right at my waist. So with some waisted, like high-waisted jeans, I think this one would be really nice. So I'll probably try and do a styling video with them later on, once they're washed and re-dried and, you know, not doing their own thing. So yeah, but I think all in all, 2 successes and 1 half success is what we're gonna call it. I think that's pretty good for the $3 I spent to buy the dyes to fix these. So now I might actually wear these more, and it saves me from going to spend $10 plus per shirt for new clothes. So I think that's good. If you like this kind of content, I'm happy to make more. I actually have more to make, so you're gonna see it whether you like it or not, unless you don't subscribe. So if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, like, comment. If you have any suggestions for something that I may have missed when I was doing these, obviously besides the fabric, I need to read up on, see what else I can't dye with these. But I think they turned out great, and this was actually really fun. And like I said, like this dye is literally $1.50 at the Dollarama. So my location only had the 3 colors when I went. So the black, the purple, and the blue. And they also had like a really light pink. But pink was not the vibe I wanted. I want, like, if I was doing pink, I want like this kind of pink. Also, if you've seen my garage sailing, this is what the pink tank top looks like. I was a little worried I wasn't gonna like the color, but I think because of how much I tanned this year, it looks a lot better. Like when I'm really white, colors kind of wash me out sometimes, but I actually got out in the sun this year because I didn't sunburn to a lobster every single time I was outside for more than 2 minutes. Hooray for not being on SSRIs anymore. But yeah, these, I like these. They turned out, and I definitely have a few more pieces that I am excited to fiddle with. So we'll see how that goes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love y'all. Bye.